their diets. And so if you guys take a look around, you're going to notice there's not a lot of grass growing out here, but there are lots of bushes. And so the animals that live out here in the forest aren't going to be grazing animals. They don't eat a lot of grass because there's not a whole lot for them to eat. And so instead they are browsers, and they have mouths that are built to be able to grab onto those bushes as well as low-hanging tree branches. Just like this black rhino over here on our left-hand side, who does have a pointed prehensile upper lip, again making it very easy for them to grab onto those bushes as well. Now, black rhinos have no natural predators in the wild. Their biggest threat comes from humans who are poaching them for their horns. And so to a lot of different cultures, those horns are believed to have some sort of medicinal property to them, but they're actually just made of keratin. Now, if that word keratin sounds familiar to you, it's because it is the exact same thing your fingernails and hair are made of. And unfortunately, they have been poached to the point there's only about 5,000 of them left in the wild. Now, over here on our left-hand side, there's actually some tan antelopes. They're a little bit hard to see because they're sitting behind this bamboo here. But those are called greater kudu, and they're the second tallest species of antelopes that live out here on the reserve, standing about 55 inches at the shoulder. Now, we can tell that these ones are females. That's because the males have long spiral horns that will grow to reach about 6 feet tall. And now we're going to head on down to the Safi River. Now, the Safi River is the main water source for the animals out here in Harambe. And it's home to a couple different types of animals that we're going to want to be on the lookout for. One of them in particular is a very large mammal who's going to spend most of its time submerged in water, and is one of the most dangerous animals in all of Africa because of how territorial it is. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Hippos! So we are going to want to keep our eyes to the water to see if we can find a whole bloat of Nile hippopotamus living out here. Now, hippos do spend almost all day long submerged in water. That's going to help to keep them cool, and they can hold their breath under the water for about 8 minutes at a time. They're nocturnal, and so they're going to sleep during the day. They can actually sleep under the water, and they have a natural